Today, I'm in Miami Beach at the most iconic restaurant in the city, Joe's Stone Crabs. This restaurant has been an institution in the city for over 100 years. And not only do they have amazing stone crabs, of course, but they have an entire menu full of amazing dishes to try. Today, we're gonna try 20 different dishes. I'll let you know what the ultimate pro order move is so you know what to get next time you go to Joe's. Let's eat. So joining me today is Sean Ely, Chicago food YouTuber, who flew down just for this special occasion. He's actually never been to this Joe's, so you ready to do it?
Yeah, you said you want to come eat free seafood off of the menu. I said yes.
So what's your strategy gonna be?
So it's 20 dishes, which is psychotic in the best way. So it's really like a bite or two of each thing. The leftovers, just sit on your couch later and eat them all.
Yeah. Don't worry, the food will not go to waste.
No, no, no.
So usually when I come to Joe's, I don't even need the menu. I already know what I'm gonna get, so.
Big shot. Big shot.
But that's why I need to eat all the menu items to see if like what's that sneaky item.
Yeah, this is science. You should have a lab coat on.
So the history behind Joe's is really interesting. Joe Weiss in 1913, he was a man out of New York who had asthma, and his doctor told him that he had to change climates in order to fix the asthma. That was the only thing that would fix it. So he moved down to Miami, but Miami, he still had the asthma. But then when he took the ferry to Miami Beach, because there was no bridge back then, in Miami Beach, the asthma was, you know, miraculously cured by that ocean breeze, that beautiful Caribbean ocean breeze. He then launched a restaurant called Joe's Fish Shack, where he was selling fish and chips, and it instantly became a sensation. And then 10 years later, he finally launched Stone Crabs, which is now what they're famous for, and the rest is history. Now this place is an institution. Everyone has been here, every celebrity, every politician, every YouTuber.
Everyone. Also, I want a doctor's note that says, go to Florida.
First up, we got the starters. Starting with the coconut shrimp, which are crispy shrimp with tangy mustard. Mussels, which were Ronald, our waiter's recommendation, which are mussels sauteed with spiced tomato lobster broth. We're trying the stone crab bisque, which I've never tried before. And finally, the chopped salad, which is an iconic dish at Joe's. You got honey roasted peanuts, cucumbers, tomatoes, carrots, black olives, eggs, beets, feta cheese, all with the famous Joe's vinaigrette.
What do you want to start with?
Coconut shrimp?
Let's do it.
First bite. Oh wow.
Oh my goodness.
I usually don't like coconut shrimp, but they're not too sweet.
I do, and they're perfect. The breading is so nice. Oh, that is so great.
That sauce is amazing.
Oh my God. That's the best coconut shrimp I've ever had. Ever.
I want to eat more, but I'm gonna restrain myself.
It's a different day. It's a long day.
This is a Ronald, our waiter, recommendation.
Do you like lemon?
Sure, why not? A little grilled lemon.
The sound of it hitting the bowl.
It's so good.
Feels like vacation.
Tomatoey, creamy. That'd be good on pasta sauce.
Speaking my language.
Yeah.
Those are hard to eat when I eat too.
Can you go for a little dip on the bread?
It's like a canoe.
Get deep in there.
Oh. That sauce. Miami, what are you doing?
I'm telling you, that sauce on pasta would be amazing.
Tell Ronald to bring out some bucatini noodles.
There's also a lot of sauce. That could be like a soup.
There's a soup. That is unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
All right, some soup.
Soup.
Stone crab.
All right.
In soup.
One of my favorite things in the world is like fish soup or seafood
100%.
soup.
It's like the perfect thickness.
It's thick with 3 C's.
I can already tell you're gonna like it.
Wow. There's serious booze in that, and I like it.
I laugh when I'm happy. I just want you guys to know I don't think it's funny. I'm laughing. This is too fun.
It's very thick, and it kind of coats the outside of your mouth.
Yeah.
And you definitely get strong booze taste to it, along with that crab flavor.
Bruh.
It like coats your lips.
This is a souvenir now. You like don't even need oyster crackers. Like I wanna drink that.
Next, we got the Joe's chopped salad. So every time I come to Joe's, I always get this. This vinaigrette, I don't know what's in it, but it is amazing.
The real deal?
The salad itself is fine. It's nothing wrong with it, but
Right.
it's kind of a normal salad. But the dressing, I could just have this dressing myself.
Yeah, you could eat it with a spoon.
There's like onions, kind of like parsley, herbs, tomatoes.
The oil is so nice.
Kind of gives like Italian vinaigrette mixed with like a Greek vibes.
Yeah, because of the cheese and the olive. I love the egg in there. Tomatoes are so fresh. I go full egg. I'm a psycho. It's like a role player. Like you need a fresh bite, a salad on the table. That does everything you want it to do.
All right, what's your top choice from the starters? Should we say to the count of 3? 3, 2, 1, mussels. Okay.
Okay.
All right, we differ.
You're wrong, but okay.
Showtime.
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 Thanks, Ron.
Follow you want a haircut. A little bit on the side.
Yeah, just take off some off the sides. Yeah.
You guys doing a great job.
You're doing a great job.
I've been watching you guys work. You're very good at what you do.
Thank you.
I love it.
I feel like you could really pull that off.
Yeah.
Do you think they have taquitos?
I'll have the taquitos. Next, we got the seafood and fish round. Starting off, we got the big daddies, the jumbo claws, the Joe's famous stone crabs. Then we got the ginger salmon that comes from Alaska, the scallops with breadcrumbs, never had that one before, and we got the chilled Monta lobster roll with the fresh potato chips, and finally the crab cake. Never had that before. Let's start with the crab cake, as a Ferrari and Lamborghini just go by. Miami.
You don't ever see anybody driving Saturn L300s around here anymore.
Oh man, it's so soft.
So soft. Cheers. Creamy, the right amount of crisp on the outside. Is that chive in there?
It's the perfect crab cake.
It melts in your mouth.
It's so light and crispy on the outside, and the inside is just filled with crab. I don't even know how it stays together because I don't think there's any breadcrumb in here. It's a perfect crab cake.
That's why you get up in the morning. All right, what's next?
Ginger salmon?
Ginger salmon. My nickname in high school. And like you in high school, very flaky. Nice glaze.
It reminds me of some like the black cod dishes that you get at like fancy Asian restaurants.
Yeah, yeah. Different palate than a lot of the other things. Like that really rich and sweet. And when you get salmon cooked that perfectly, it's addicting. Everything here's so buttery.
Next, scallops.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, wow. The tray that they're using is almost like the escargot tray.
Yes.
Where each individual scallop is in its own little bath of butter.
The breadcrumbs give it so much nice texture. It just makes it an even better bite.
Lobster roll. If I'm not getting the stone crabs, or if we're getting stone crabs for the table, usually this is my move, I get the lobster roll.
That is beautiful. It's a professional, ladies and gentlemen.
I love lobster rolls. It is a good lobster roll.
What I love about lobster rolls like this is like an appetizer bite right here. Like, you can take this off, and it doesn't change the integrity of the sandwich. I love how grilled that bread is. So refreshing. Should we try a house chip?
Some of the Joe sauce.
Yeah.
Little mustard sauce.
You gotta dip it. You could take this to the beach right down the street, build a sandcastle. I love buckets, okay? All right, what's next?
Gotta do it.
Big Daddy?
The Big Daddy. These shells too, they're hard.
Just
They don't call them stone crabs for no reason.
Look at the amount of meat.
Let's go sauce.
There's a reason the restaurant's named after it. It just flakes apart in the butter.
There's something about just a big claw just going into it. That mouthfeel that you get.
Perfect mouthfeel. It's worth the money. It's the item.
It's like sweet.
Like refreshing and cool. Do a little lime on here.
I think we all know which one we're gonna pick. What's our top choice?
The crab.
Crab.
The chips. The crab. The crab. The bucket.
If we had to go with a second winner.
Sure.
3, 2, 1.
Crab cake. Yeah.
Crab cake.
Creamy. I didn't go into the sauce.
That's saucy.
Jump time.
Next, we got the meat and chicken round. First, we got the prime porterhouse, a 24-ounce steak broiled with clarified butter. The steakhouse burger, a 10-ounce burger with cheese served with cottage chips. And finally, the iconic, the fried half chicken. Should we do the burger first?
Yeah, that's probably the move. Yeah. Wow.
Sometimes a basic, and basic is a good thing, burger.
I know.
It's just delicious.
I am 100% in the camp that on burgers, pizza, fried chicken, most of the time simpler is better. Just do the recipe really well and leave it alone. It's as tender, it feels like I'm eating a steak. It's like dripping in juice. Look at
The bun is the same brioche kind of sweet bun as a lobster roll. It's a good burger.
if you want a big, like beefy bite, like this is the burger. Like some people like that big, thick patty. This is for you.
Steak next?
Steak next.
Which side are you going?
I'm gonna go here.
You know, strip. It's really tender.
Well cooked.
It's good steak.
Nice little char on the outside, medium rare on the inside.
Seasoned well.
Yeah, that side.
The filet.
Filet is butter.
The filet is unreal. There's a lot of like clarified butter on the bottom, you can tell. Next, the fried chicken. I'm gonna go, I know you're a dark meat guy.
I'm a dark meat guy. I like thighs are my favorite. Have fun. That crunch, dude. Just how juicy that looks.
It's not an aggressively seasoned fried chicken,
No,
but it's very crunchy, juicy.
they're letting the bird speak for itself. You don't need to like dress it up.
It's also just crazy that you can have crab, meat, fried chicken, like every kind of
Everything.
Also, this entire platter was $8.95.
I'm interested to see which one of these you like the best.
3, 2, 1, chicken.
Steak. Ooh.
The price did it for me. I mean, it just even if you're having like a couple, this is
like
cheaper
fast
than
food prices.
It's $9 for a half chicken. You
I
can't
know.
even get that at
No,
like,
Popeyes.
anywhere. Next, onto the side dishes. Starting with the crispy hash browns,
It looks like if a diner did hash browns, but it was like a Michelin star diner.
the grilled tomatoes, which has spinach stuffing and melted cheese, the cream spinach, another one of Ronald's recommendations, and finally the lobster mac and cheese with white cheddar and Asiago crumbs. Should we start with the grilled tomatoes?
I think so, because
All
if
right.
those get cold, it's not as fun.
It's very unique.
The spinach makes it.
It's like a tomatoes, oysters, Rockefeller.
Yeah, that's a beautiful way to say it. What a wild dish to order. Like, I would never get that.
Very unique.
That was so fun.
Next, let's go with the cream spinach.
Cream spinach. Real Popeye situation going on here. That's a way to get your greens all right. Yeah, that's just like, well, it's so light.
It's really good cream spinach.
It's really creamy. If you want some greens, but you still want it to be like fun greens, you're going out to eat greens, get that.
With like a ton of butter.
A lot of butter.
Speaking of butter, should we do the lobster mac and cheese?
I think so. Wow.
It has the fun macaroni.
Yeah, it's a night out. Those noodles got the dancing shoes on. Like corkscrews.
This is just so much more fun than regular mac and cheese. Spring break Miami.
Yeah, oh yeah. Came down from Minneapolis.
Makes bad decisions.
It's not too rich either. And the breadcrumbs on top are really nice.
You know how some mac and cheese can be like extremely creamy? This is not.
No, it's a good balance. It's not a bomb. It's not gonna be a bomb in your stomach.
It's good mac and cheese.
It's damn good.
Next, we get the Lyonnaise potatoes, which has the crispy hash browns with the grilled onions on top.
I'm a potato freak, so I was really excited about this dish.
So usually I get just the hash browns. I've never had the Lyonnaise potatoes, so
Right.
let's see how it is.
The onions makes it. It's like a sweetness in there. Wow.
Potatoes are so good.
I want to crack a couple like sunny side up eggs on there. Wow. Get it with the onions.
The onions are definitely the move. This reminds me so much of a tortilla española, which is a Spanish tortilla, which is the same thing. It's grilled onions, crispy potatoes. It's just missing the egg. If you threw an egg in here,
Yeah.
put it in a little pan, cooked it up.
Maybe bring a couple of your own eggs and ask them to, can you imagine handing them to the waiter?
Hey Ronald,
They are very accommodating here. It's like, warning, please do not bring your own eggs to Joe's.
all right.
Ron, that's amazing.
No, that's insane.
That's insane.
The onions are necessary. Thank you.
Also, if you come
We'll
to
hold up one of
Joe's,
these.
make sure you say hi to Ron. He's really been the all-star today.
You the real MVP.
Real MVP. Thanks, Ron.
All right, thank
He's
you.
the real deal. He's the real deal.
Favorite side dish on 3. 3, 2, 1.
Potato.
Potatoes. That's easy. Easy.
That was easy.
was
I've never felt better about anything in my life.
Yeah.
Time for sugar.
And finally, the desserts. Starting with the famous, the Joe's key lime pie, the brownie sundae, the Joe's apple pie a la mode, and finally, the bread pudding with maple bourbon caramel sauce. I think we should start with the brownie sundae.
Let's do it.
It's like volcano.
Vesuvius.
There's so much whipped cream, and it truly is a sundae.
Oh my goodness.
There's so much whipped cream on this thing.
Oh, that warm brownie in there. That's like a special event. Like, it feels like it's our birthday.
Next, bread pudding.
Bread pudding. I hardly ever eat bread pudding. Nothing against it, I just never get it.
Yeah, I'm not really much of a bread pudding person. That's a really good bread pudding. I don't even really like bread puddings.
I heard like a symphony playing. That's really good.
There's a lot of vanilla flavor.
Oh, it's so warm and so like nice and like milky on the inside. Soft, but it's got that crispy exterior. And just in desserts, like the hot and cold together is just so appealing.
Did you get a raisin?
Yeah.
I'm not a huge bread pudding person, but that's a really good bread pudding.
Great.
All right, next, this ball of ice cream is just like, it really is a soft.
I have never seen apple pie a la mode like this before. And look at how big these
There's
nuts are.
so many nuts. Where's the apples?
Sherlock?
It's almost more like a pecan pie than apple pie.
I found the apples.
Very sweet, like Texas pecans in my bite.
Everything is so good in its own way. It's a softball.
It's not very gooey apple pie. It's more like a crumbly apple pie.
It's a crumble. The final dish.
Last bite.
Kevin's favorite.
This is my favorite.
Key lime pie.
And they serve it almost like frozen, which is how it's supposed to be served. You've never had it, right?
Never. I very rarely in my life have key lime pie. I live in Chicago, so our desserts are normally just shots.
Lord.
Yeah.
It's so cold.
That is so nice. It's like I just put on a fresh pair of pants. Is that a weird thing to say?
Yeah. The middle is like, kind of has a texture of like, almost like ice cream.
Yeah.
And it's perfect level of sweet, kind of tangy from the lime. The crust it's definitely on the sweeter side.
It's the perfect dessert.
I mean, I definitely think it's the best key lime pie in the world.
Oh my God. These blew my mind. Like truly, I was obviously very full. I'm reborn.
So pro tip, you can actually buy a full key lime pie, both in the restaurant and at the takeaway, and you just store it in your freezer and it lasts for a long time, so.
They're like good hospitals near here. What a dream day.
I love sugar. Time to give our favorites. On three?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Key lime pie.
Easy.
Don't mind me.
We've eaten through the whole menu, Sean. Time now to decide what your ultimate pro order at Joe's is.
Okay, the Sean Special, this is what I would have you get. The coconut shrimp, the crab bisque, the crab cake, the jumbo stone crab, the hash browns, and the key lime pie. No meat, just fish and sides. That is I think you gotta highlight the things that are great. That's my order. Kevin, what about you?
All right, my ultimate pro order for Joe's. Surprising start, the mussels. Those shock me. The crab cake, the stone crabs, you can choose the size you want. The fried chicken as for the table. The potatoes lyonnaise, which comes with the grilled onions.
Gotta do the onion.
And finally, the key lime pie. Gotta finish off that way.
Good job to you.
We survived.
Good job to you.
We survived. Also, another pro tip that I forgot to mention, they also do a takeaway, so you can order there if you're just trying to, in the area. You can even just pick up some fried chicken, head to the beach, which is 2 blocks that way, and you're good. And if you like this video, give it a like and a subscribe. I'm gonna be making a lot more long form videos like this, so follow for more food adventures.
Thanks for having me, buddy. How ridiculous do you feel right now?
I'm excited. Part 2?
Part 2.